Hi, and good morning. My name is Serene Ross, Bluegrass Chinese Medicine. I'll be putting on an online course January 24th at 9 a.m., and it will run for 5 weeks. Today, I would like to talk a little bit about the inner child. The inner child, Peter Pan, possibly the lost girl or the lost boy inside of all of us. Carl Jung talks quite a bit about this inner child. And the inner child sometimes gets lost in trauma and in life or work, or we just get too busy and we forget about that inner child. The inner child holds joy, and joy is close to my heart. My aspect of delivering this message today is, where is your inner child? Where is your joy? How can we spread joy if pieces and parts of us are missing? And sometimes we go through, I don't know, one day, 2 months, 10 years of absolute depression, anxiety, pain, discomfort, anger, grief, jealousy, madness, whatever it is, because pieces and parts of us have been lost. Whether or not it's been through our childhood traumas, or whether or not it's in our present moment, a death of a pet, a grieving loss of a grandmother, or a breakup or a divorce, or a loss of a child. Where have you left your inner child? In my 5 week course online, we will be looking at not the inner child specifically, but a way to cultivate that inner child back. That is the foundation of calling back your life force. Life force is very important because if we as humans cannot become a whole unit, then we can't function properly. We can't even show up for ourselves. We end up in bed. We end up angry. We end up resentful. We end up grieving all the time. We end up crying. None of which are bad. It is not bad or good, but out of balance if it's excessive. So some of my patients in the literal time will ask me, Serene, what do you do to function? What do you do? Some of the things I do to function, specifically, I ride my horse. If you've listened to any of these prior to, I ride my horse. And if I have a disconnection with my horse, I have a disconnection with my joy in my inner child. That joy in the inner child with inside myself is very connected to the horse. I've loved horses since a little child, and my parents particularly didn't get me that pony, so I went and rode the neighbors. I found a way. And that way for me was jumping on their horses in their pasture and fearless. I was an idiot. Fearlessly jumping on the horses and getting thrown off into the paddocks. I didn't know what I was doing, but I knew I was free and having fun. Well, can you find that place inside of you that is ultimate freedom? Can you let go and do renovation in your house, your body house, your place of not going and looking at the dog fetching the stick mind? The dog fetching the stick mind is, I gotta get that stick, I gotta get that stick, I gotta make that money. I've got to live in a place that cultural binds me. And as culture binds us in these places, we do things that are not joyful. And as that joyfulness leaves us like the smoke going into the air, as if we're trying to grasp it and pull it back, and we can't find it, we become lost souls. Joyless. And as this joylessness leaves us, we feel empty. We may have every material thing known to man and all of our needs met, and yet We are joyless. That inner child wants to play. That inner child wants to breathe that fresh air of life. Oh, that inner child is so a part of us. I encourage you to remember. I want you to remember the last time you had joy in your life and you were happy. In this place of coming into the darkest night into the light, find that light. Find that light. Find your North Star. Find your inner child and go have fun. Take what you want. Leave what you want from this. My online course will be January 24th, 9 a.m. Join me if you will, virtually online. Thank you. Come again. Bye for now.